Hey, this is Andrew with GoodSpace High Performance Builders. Today we want to show you about a new product that's on the market that we're using at our Sacramento Passive House Project. This is PlantPanel X by Hempitecture. So this is a bio-based product made of hemp. So we're super excited about it. Now we're using this as our exterior continuous insulation. The reason you want an exterior continuous insulation, like you can see on this house wrapping up the wall and then continuously up onto the roof, is to break any thermal bridges is a really important part of it. And we can get into that, but there's quite a few advantages, but exterior continuous, great. Now this product is making our builds even better. So why did we choose this? There's a variety of products you can use for an exterior continuous insulation. We had been following Hempitecture for a while. There's a lot of alignment with what they're doing and the way we like to build with regard to renewable products, sustainability, healthier, more natural products. When we can choose those and still get really good building results, then that's great. For this project, for the Sacramento Passive House Project, there's a lot of alignment also with the client. So the client is interested in a healthier space, healthier indoor air quality, more natural products and low carbon, interested in low embodied carbon as well as operational carbon. We're getting the low operational by building a passive house, but low embodied is also great. So yeah, Hempitecture, really like what the company's doing. As I said, they've got a lot of alignment with what they're doing and what we're doing, so pretty exciting, and we're grateful for them for making this happen, because this is a early release on their product. It's just coming online now, so we were lucky to get this for this project. The timing was great. So about the PlantPanel, as I said, it's made of hemp. One of the advantages of that is hemp is fast growing, renewable. You can regrow the plants in the same place. And also an interesting thing about hemp compared to some bio products, it's not really taking our food supply away, because it can be grown in kind of marginal food producing environments. So that's really a nice thing that's not often talked about, that I think really helps with hemp. So carbon sequestering, right? The plant grows, captures the carbon, and then they make it into these panels that we can then install on this house and storing that carbon. So it works really well. If we compare that to our other options for continuous exterior, is obviously foam that you'll see, different types of foam, mineral wool. So all of those are higher embodied carbon due to like the mineral wool takes a lot of energy, right, to create, basically melt the rock and create the product. And then any foams are mostly petrochemical based, so there's some advantages there too. And then health-wise, compared to the foam, certainly this is hitting the more natural product. For us, we're in Sacramento, so shipping was pretty good from Hempitecture because their plant's based in Idaho, so we're not having to travel too far with the product, which is great. Some other bio-based products are available that would be further, much more shipping distance for us, so this one really ticks that box as well. So performance-wise, we talk about the R value. This is at 3.25 R value per inch, so pretty good. It's not as high as some of the others, especially foams and things that, they can be 4 to 6 range, but it's not too big of a deal because we're putting this on the outside. So especially in our climate, we can get a good R value, if we have to go from 2 to 2.5 and kind of equalize that, it's not a big deal. So that's still good R value. With regard to getting the product, working with it, we're anxious to see how that went, and everything's been pretty good. They ship direct from the factory to us here, so we just had to unload. It's easy to handle. We broke down our pallets pretty quickly and got this stuff inside, and so it's really easy for the workers to use, carry. They weren't needing any particular PPE just for handling it, so you can really see it's not very dusty, and it doesn't irritate at all. So that's really good. And then working with it, use woodworking tools. So table saws, compound miner saws, skill saws, that kind of thing. So really it is a wood fiber based type product. So those same tools work with it. We were very pleased to see how well it installed. We could miter corners. We'll zoom in a little bit and show you how we went up the wall. So we went up the wall and onto the roof. And with a continuous exterior, you want to have pretty tight joints. And so we were able to miter this to get a nice flush joint there. When you're cutting it, it does create dust, which is understandable if you're cutting. So certainly wearing a respirator during that process is helpful. But yeah, if you want to come zoom in here and look, I'll kind of point to how we're running. So we start at the bottom here. And so that's at the floor framing area. So we're wrapping all the way up the wall, and it doesn't stop. And I'm not sure how well you'll see on the camera, but as it goes up, it's connecting with that roof panel that's on a slope. You can't really see the miter cut, but it's a tight cut. There's a gap above it, and that's intentional, between the top piece of the plant panel and then the top roof sheathing there. So that's a ventilation gaps, because we have a ventilation gap here running up that's going to connect with the ventilation on the roof. So we're going to come in at the bottom, all the way up to the ridge vent. We'll have combination rain screen roof venting. And we are going to cover this all with a WRB, so we're going to make sure this is all protected. There's no water that's going to touch any of this. So it's actually going to be a combination of siding and stucco on this project. So either way, we are covering this so it's protected. So it's a quick summary of the product and what it's like to be used. We're happy with it. We'll definitely want to use this again. Like I said, a lot of alignment between what PlantPanel's doing, what we're doing, and what our clients are doing when people want healthier spaces, high-performing spaces, more natural and lower embodied carbon. Checks a lot of those boxes. So thanks for watching, and check out their product online, because it's becoming available now. So great to have another option. Thanks for watching. Check us out at goodspacebuilders.com. Follow us on the socials listed below, and we'll see you next time.